be understanding a topic of English which is reported speech. Now reported speech contains two types of speech. First is the direct speech and second is the indirect speech. Now direct speech, as the word direct means, which is straight away. So direct speech is the speech, or it is basically a statement which is made directly by the person and it is conveyed directly as the person has conveyed the statement. An indirect statement is that statement which is a transformed form of a direct statement. It is a molded form of direct statement, which means that that statement is conveyed by some other person, which means that suppose I have said a statement, but it's not I who is talking that way, it is maybe some other person who is conveying my message, so that statement becomes an indirect statement. For example, I say Ram said, give me my notebook. Now Ram said, give me my notebook. This is a direct statement because it is Ram who is saying, give me my notebook. Now if I convert this into indirect form, I will say Ram said that give him his notebook. Now give him his notebook, this is not Ram saying, this is someone else conveying the message of Ram, and that's why the statement is indirect statement. It is an indirect form. So today we are going to understand how to convert an indirect speech into direct speech, where that speech contains either a command or an advice. Now remember that whenever we are converting from indirect statement to direct statement, that indirect statement will have an imperative verb in case of command or advice. So indirect speech will have imperative verb. Indirect speech will have imperative verb, while conversion to direct speech, this imperative verb is converted to an infinitive. In indirect speech, we have imperative word. While converting to direct speech, this imperative verb is converted to an infinitive. This is an important point that we need to remember. Now, the statements which contain some kind of command or advice, they will have words like the words of command or advice. Those words are suggested, commanded, warned, advised. So these are the commonly used words: suggested, commanded, warned, advised, or I can also say alerted. So these are some of the words which contain some kind of command or advice within them. So all these words are used for indirect speech. Now these words get converted to said or told. It gets converted to said or it gets converted to told while we are converting it into direct speech. Remember that a direct speech will always contain the statement within inverted commas, and before inverted commas there will be a comma. So this is a representation of a direct speech, while an indirect speech will not contain this. Instead it will contain either that or to instead of these inverted commas. Now let us understand one example of such. Sonia suggested me to exercise daily. Now Sonia suggested me to exercise daily. This is a kind of advice. This is a kind of advice that is being made by Sonia. So I know that my sentence is an indirect form. Why? First, it does not contain any statement within the inverted commas, and it also has to within it, and to is used to connect the statements in indirect speech. Now, I have to convert this statement into my direct form. So how will I convert it? I will say Sonia, and I have said that all these suggested, command, word, advise, alerted, all these words get converted to either said or told, but we commonly use said. So Sonia said you should exercise daily. Now, my direct speech is in this form. I can see, yes, it is in the form that the rule suggests. So, I have converted my indirect sentence to a direct sentence, and even this sentence has a suggestion because the statement says you should exercise daily, and I know that this statement also contains an advice. So, this was the first example of conversion of indirect speech to direct speech which has any kind of command or an advice. So now the second example of conversion of speech can be, that commanded me to do my work. Now Dad commanded me to do my work. Now this is a statement which suggests some kind of command. So here this is an indirect command. This statement has an indirect command. Why indirect? Because it contains to within it, and also there are no inverted commas, so I know that my statement is an indirect form. Now I want to convert the statement into a direct form. I will start with that, and commanded will change to said. That said, comma, inverted commas begin. The main statement which my dad has spoken will be within these inverted commas. To do my work, it will just change to do. My changes to your work. So Dad said, do your work. Now this statement is in direct form and still it is a command. So this will be a direct command. So this way I have converted another indirect command to a direct command. Let us understand this through another example. Another example can be, Meeta told me to bring her bag. Now Meeta told me to bring her bag. This is again my indirect statement. So it is an indirect command. Now I need to convert this indirect command to my direct form. I will begin with Meeta. And again I said, Meeta said, bring her back. Bring Now because Meeta is asking for her bag, and since Meeta is saying so, her will change to my. Bring my bag. A full stop and then the inverted comma. So now again my indirect statement has been converted to my direct statement. So this is my direct command. Now next we are going to understand the change in narration in direct form. So next topic is change in narration. Change in narration means how an imperative sentence gets changed to an infinitive sentence. So before that, we are going to understand what imperative sentences basically are. So imperative sentences are those sentences which contain words like commanded, advised, suggested, warned, alerted. As I said earlier, all those words which contain such words are referred to as imperative sentences. Now there are some characteristics of imperative sentences. So let us discuss the characteristics. Characteristics of imperative sentences. The first characteristic is that an imperative sentence always ends with a full stop. An imperative sentence always ends with a full stop. It will never contain any exclamatory mark. It will never contain any question mark. It will just have a simple sentence, and that simple sentence will always end with a full stop. So this is the first characteristic, that there is no exclamation. There is no interrogation. My imperative sentence will always end with a full stop. There will be no exclamation, there will be no interrogation. And the second characteristic of imperative sentence is that these sentences are used either for making command or for making some kind of request. So second characteristic is that they are used for making commands or request. So they are either used for commands or for requests, and they will always end with a full stop. So now let us understand this concept through example. So example can be Meera warned Rohan not to go outside. Meera warned Rohan not to go outside. This is my sentence in indirect form because it contains two, and again there are no inverted commas in the sentence. A sentence which is in indirect form. Now I have to convert the sentence into my direct form. So I said that the warnings, the commands, all these get changed to either said or told. So now let us say Meera told Rohan, comma, inverted commas begin, do not go outside. Again you can see warned gets changed to told. Warned is again a command that we are making, that I am warning you not to move from here. So again this is again a warning. And the warning is in indirect form. Here do not go outside gets changed to a direct speech. So again, I've converted an indirect speech to direct speech, which contains a command or a request or advice. Another example is doctor advised him to take medicines on time. Now this is not a warning, rather it is a kind of suggestion or an advice. So I can say that this is my indirect advice. Now my indirect advice, I have to convert it into my direct advice. For direct advice, I have to remove this to and I have to place my main statement within the inverted commas. So I will begin with doctor. I will say doctor said to him. Whenever it is to somebody else except me, we have to write that doctor said to him or to her. But if it is about doctor said to me, then we can eliminate this. Doctor said to him, inverted commas begin, take medicines on time. Now take medicine on time, this is my direct speech and it is a direct advice. So in this video we have covered the conversion of indirect sentence to direct sentence, and these sentences should contain either a command or advice. Then we've also understood what are imperative sentences and how do imperative verbs get converted to infinitives. Also, we've implemented different examples of indirect sentence while converting them to direct sentences, and we've also understood how these imperative words get changed while converting to direct sentences.